Okay. We're going to do our best to accomplish that. And I can only do that with your guys' help. Okay. You guys become super fans like David Andrews and I think it was Art Darrell also mentioned, and several of the speakers have talked about super fans, where they're like, they just get plugged in and they just want to promote no matter what. They're like, this is the most coolest movement ever. Okay. You can be a part of the foundation of Nobility TV Network. Now, imagine the speed networking that you're doing right now, but you come onto a live television show once we're on to Roku. We're not there yet, but we're pacing to get there. And that is you come on live and there's literally 100,000 people watching you live talk about your business. Would that be helpful at all? Just saying, would that be helpful to be able to come on live to an event like that and talk about your business and get some customers? You'll have to be at one of our workshops to prepare your business to have an overflow of customers. Like, how are you going to handle how many customers we're going to send your way? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You want to stick around till after Coach K speaks, because I'm going to come back to what I just said. There'll be a special bonus for you number fours out there, you number threes that like to take action, because action takers are what? Put in the chat. What?
Movement makers.
There we go. Thank you, sir.
Sorry, I
Action
didn't mean to
takers. No,
spoil
you're
it.
good. I
Sorry.
wanted that. I wanted someone to chime in. Thank you. Action takers are movement makers. If you're an action taker today after Coach K, your movement begins today or continues today. Because many of you already have a movement going. Like Reverend's got a music movement going. Good day. Oh my goodness. Wow. Rhea Turner's like working out with Hollywood, talent scouting. I always thought that would be the funnest job ever. Like, I would like to be a talent scout. Could I cast people to be with Leonardo DiCaprio or something? Like, or Will I Am, like you said the other day? I was like, what the?
And they fly you in, pay for your hotel, feed you just to look at their talent.
Just to look at their talent. Oh my goodness. So even that reason alone is a good reason to go run over to her reinvention lab. Get to know her. Wouldn't you like to be a part of her network? Oh my goodness. Rub shoulders with those big stars someday, maybe. You never know what Maria's gonna do. You never know. So like, wow, wouldn't that be cool? Join it
That work
now.
that workshop is it only $27 one time, right, Maria? Just want to make
Yes,
sure.
all my workshops are one-time fees that are in there right now. Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay. Because I have a question. I thought let me just ask it quickly.
Yeah. All of them are one-time fees that are in there.
Awesome question. Very good. So anyway, I just got sidetracked with talking about the future. I love future casting. It's amazing. So if you become a school owner, team, we dropped the link. If you don't have a school community, there goes my hand when I don't need it raised. That's so funny. Just give me a behind the scenes look. If you don't have a school community like Maria Turner does, like I do, like Michelle O'Neill does, hello, like she has the best school community ever. This is what it looks like. You get this dashboard here. You get all of the data like Michelle was talking about. And what I've learned and I'm learning is that I don't make decisions based on emotion. I make them based on data, which is huge. Here is data, 21 signups, 4.2 conversion rate, 497 visitors here. And this is 30 days. Like that's pretty decent for a school community, and you can see direct signups. We got affiliate signups. Those are links that went out sharing their affiliate links to join me. That's kind of cool. And school network, natural organic growth from school, and then YouTube. So I got somebody signed up for my YouTube. That's super cool. So look at all this greatness. This is what Like I can tell you right now that direct is the one that's doing the best. We got 9 with the 42% of the people have joined have been from a direct link that I've sent out. So that tells me based on data, not on emotions, because the emotional part of me would be like, oh, I want to build my YouTube channel because I love YouTube and YouTube's fun. I'm a star because I'm on YouTube. No, that's not what the data is telling me. The data is telling me only one person has joined me from YouTube. See how I'm making my decision based on data? not on my emotions. Wow, right? How many of you make decisions based on what you think is good because you put all this energy into it? You put all this time into it. It has to be good because you invested all your time and stuff on it, right? Nope, 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 nope. Just because I spent 4+ hours on Michelle O'Neill's um, intro video doesn't mean anyone will like it, right? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? But if I use that video and I give it to her and then she increases and becomes a 9-figure earner, and a lot of it's because of my intro video, well, that was a pretty good decision. I made that decision based on data, and so did she. She's like, oh, I'm going to use this whenever I speak. This is great. And I try to do that for my whoever speaks. Like I try to not put me into the intro video. I just try to put it so they can use it for whatever they want whenever they're speaking. It's a gift. They gifted me with being my speaker. I'm going to gift them back. So I got one that I'm going to prep for Maria Turner. So she's going to have her own. Her and I are going to work on it. Make sure it's extra special. I want to make sure it's extra special. It's going to be awesome. And by the way, speaking of that, after we finish, I'm going to play a DJ song for like 5 minutes real quick so we all can get one final stretch, run around the house, get some energy flowing. Like just, we got to wake up a little bit. We got to get excited because Coach K is going to be here in less than 2 hours. It's going to be crazy great. Okay. So I'm going to play the DJ music in just a moment. And we're going to get partying for like 5 minutes so I can have a little break for myself and rest my voice. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how to make an intro video. That's crazy great. I'll play a few examples of ones that I've done first, and then we'll go right into all the tools that I use. And it's more tools than you think. It's like there's a lot of tools that I use. It's going to be super fun. We will not finish the video, obviously, because like I said, it took me hours and hours to make Michelle O'Neill's. And so, but you'll get everything you need in order to become basically a marketer. I don't have the statistics in front of me, but I bet there's probably tens of thousands of speakers out there. Even if you did exactly what I'm doing right now for speakers, you would never compete with me. I would never compete with you because we're not all going to sell these speakers. And you know what? Every speaker needs an introduction video. Every one of them. This is literally a whole business I'm giving you. If you don't have a business, you could learn what I'm going to teach you in the next session. You can implement it and that'll be your whole business. And you do great. You do amazing. Speakers are easy to find. They're on YouTube. Okay. And I'll get into that in a moment when I get into my session. But I want to play the DJ stuff first here real quick. So this is school. There is a link in the chat if you want to create your own school community and also to join our Facebook group. If you haven't done that, put a number 33 in the chat if you've joined our Facebook group. I want to see lots of 33s. I want to see every single 33 here. There's one. Thank you. We got some more. There's 2. Ernest, I want you to count up all these 33s and make sure everybody has signed up for our Facebook. It's like, man, you make Ernest do everything, okay? He's like the only staff member for you. Okay, other staff members, you can do it too. I just like to say Ernest a lot because I really appreciate him. So everybody drop the 33s in the chat. If you don't have a 33 and you're not a part of the Facebook, then click on the link and join, okay? And then put a 33, okay? And for some reason, if you don't have Facebook, then put a number 11. I'm doing the double digits for some reason. It's kind of fun. So 11 if you don't have a Facebook or you're anti-Facebook and you refuse to be a part of Facebook or you just, by the way, this ain't the first time we're going to do Stack Money with AI. Just in case any of you are wondering with that. I have put, not that I deserve to be successful with this challenge, and like I just said, the data will tell me whether or not I should do another one of these. But I'm telling you, I'm going to do another 2 or 3 at least because I need more data. Because this is just the first time doing it, right? So, hey, there's LJ back from port. Hey, awesome, LJ. By the way, LJ, now that you're back, drop your audit list right now. Drop that audit. That's part of speed networking here. LJ has an amazing audit website that's incredibly great. It's like an app, basically. And she'll be going over it again when she speaks tomorrow. She's one of our speakers. But I just want to get that into everybody's hands right now as a precursor. So we'll give her plenty of time. And another good reason for me to play the DJ music in a moment. So based on the data, it's going to dictate whether or not I do these long term over and over again and how long I do them. One last thing about the data, and then we'll move on to the DJ music for sure, because I don't want to be late for Coach K, and we have a lot to cover in the next session with how to do an intro video. So I don't want to teach on this too much longer, but I just think that when you learn something from somebody who has made over $10 million in 3 years, like that's just how much she's made this year. Okay. Michelle O'Neill. And so listen, 8-figure earner or whatever, like you got to take what she says and you got to run with it. When she says make decisions based on data, you got to do it. And so, like, based on the data of me doing this event right here, I have to decide in 2 or 3 times more after doing this, am I making more sales? Am I getting more people joining? Are more people enter? So I just wanted to say this because if it doesn't, if the data says no, then I don't do these anymore. It's that simple. Okay. Not because, oh, I wish I could have done another 3 or 4 stack money with AIs. It would have taken off, right? How many of you make decisions in your business thinking like, oh, I wish I would have done just a few more of that. It would have taken off. But then it never takes off because you didn't pay attention to the data. You're just thinking about your emotion. You're just thinking about how much time you invested in it. I've had some moments where I was literally like, again, I don't cry, but I was crying over sometimes about how much I've invested into making this whole 3-day thing work. Like, you guys have no clue how hard it is to like wrangle 11 speakers together and coordinate, and everybody wants something different. And just like, oh my goodness, there's one of me. Like, okay, what? Not that I love my speakers. They're all amazing. I'm just saying from the backside of the, this is all coming out wrong. Like, it's open mouth, insert microphone, basically. Anyway, moving right along, I just want to say that if you haven't joined the Facebook group, this is the point I was trying to get to, join it. Because this isn't going to stop just because tomorrow ends. We're going to be doing more things in the Facebook group. And we're definitely going to be doing more stuff in the school community, which I'll get to in the next session in a moment. And you're going to get more trainings, more bonuses, and you'll have more perks by being in both places. So don't think that this event is over. It's not. We're going to do this at least 2 or 3 more times, period, so I can get the data I need. Okay, enough said on that. Whoop, whoop. Is anyone excited about these knowledges? Knowledges. I think that's a word. Drop in the chat what your biggest takeaway is from today and tomorrow, and then copy and paste that and throw it into school and throw it into the school community. That's all I asked. That's not too bad. Copy and paste in 2 different places. Drop a number 97 in the chat if you joined our free school community or you're already in it. 97. I want to see lots of 97s. Let's make the 97s fly. There we go. There's a 97. There's a 97. There's a 97. Woo! There we go. There they go. They're flying. They're flying. Wow. I love it. You guys are amazing. Okay. Now, drop on 123, a 123, if you've invited someone to join my school community. If you've invited someone to join the Facebook. This is like, man, Alan, how much do you want us to do? Oh, there we go. Maria Deal. There's a 1, 2, 3. There's a 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. I want to see more 1, 2, 3s. I'm all adding to the bonus that's coming, by the way. The more, there we go. There we got something like, yeah, I know. I try to be entertaining. I mean, we've been here for hours. We want to have fun. That's why we're hanging out. Like, funly stack money. Not just like, oh, I'm stacking money. Yeah. I think it's fun to stack money, right? Oh my goodness. There we go. There's another 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. If you are putting 1, 2, 3s in the chat, you're going to get a bonus. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I said that. A bonus. Whether you're VIP or diamond or not, you're going to get a bonus. There was this 1, 2, 3s. Okay, awesome. Ernest. Immediately go to Ernest. Team, make sure you're putting in the spreadsheet admittance takers. Make sure you are copying and pasting the names of everyone who's put a 1, 2, 3 in the chat. Put them onto the highlight their name or something, or put them in a separate section on the attendance. Again, I track data. You don't want to see this real quick? Are you curious what it's really like behind the scenes and what my team does? Anyone interested in that?
I'll quickly share if you guys want. I can show you the spreadsheet.
This is going to be fun. Share the worksheet. You guys think we just show up and we're not doing anything behind the scenes. That's going to be further from the truth. This is the data I'm tracking. Look at all this. Color coordinated. There's plenty of tabs at the bottom for dropping links. We got day 1, day 2, day 3 for the everything's color coordinated for the times that everybody's talking down to every 15 minutes. Like I'm not just winging things here right now. I'm on a schedule. I'm actually running behind schedule a little bit. So this is part of the organization that we have to do in order to make this feel like a seamless event. Like you guys, we literally have a Telegram going in the background, and we have a backup WhatsApp going in the background, and we even have a phone tree and a text thread that if your computer blows up and you can't be a volunteer and you can't let people in and you can't get online with the internet, then you go text everybody. Okay. So we know what's going on. That's part of the behind the scenes. So if you ever aspire or you ever want to run a challenge like this is some of the stuff that we train. This is all part of what's coming up after Coach K, what I'm going to talk about. Okay. So it's just all part of the equation of being involved with us. Thanks, Ernest. I appreciate that. Just a little tease there. And also, Ernest, if you don't mind, share your screen one more time with the Legacy Blueprint real quick. I want to show the calendar there. Why are we on both places with Facebook? Thank you, Sandra. Appreciate it. You're amazing. And why are we on Facebook and school? Because they do different things. Facebook's like really shareable, like that's fun, and you get. I would say you get like this. If you're surface level on the ocean, you go down about this far with Facebook when you're digging for being like in an intimate session, and then when you go into school, it goes down this far into getting to know people. Yeah, there we go. Finally got on the Facebook 33. All right, awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that, Cindy. You're amazing. And so. With school, it's going deeper because we have a calendar. We have events that you can go to. We have a classroom, like Maria Turner was talking about. Why don't you bring up the classroom real quick? So as you can see from the calendar, every hold on one second. Sorry, let me jump around here. Go back to calendar for a moment. Pull up a coffee hour at 7 a.m. So if you ever want to be a part of a family at 7 a.m. every single week, Ernest is leading. Of course, it's Ernest because I keep saying Ernest all day long. But Ernest is the leader. He's a strategic guide for my whole community. Him and Beth run everything. Beth is my AI assistant, which was brilliantly made by LJ Hanna. So hats off and round of applause for LJ. She's amazing. And so Beth will answer your questions when Ernest is not available 24/7. And I don't want to steal no thunder for what LJ is going to be talking about tomorrow because her AI voice agents are out of this world amazing. Everybody's losing money if you don't have an AI voice agent. They are worth every penny for the investment. So every Wednesday, 7 a.m., we have a coffee hour. And then every Saturday, we have a group orientation. So you can come join us on Saturday. This Saturday is different because we're doing an event. But every Saturday, you can get plugged in. And this is for people who have been in our community for a long time, but we keep making all these great changes. And we even do some networking in the school community on a regular basis, too. So all of that, we have daily prayer. Every single day since I started it for 5 months straight. Denise is one of them, as well as Donald Schaefer. I mean, these are things that are even better than Utmost for His Highest. They're all Christian devotionals. And which time zone? I'm in PST. Every Central Standard Time for when we post things. But when you're in school, this is the cool part, it will automatically change to your time zone. So you don't have to figure that out. So when you click on calendar and you click on add to your calendar, it's gonna put it in the right time zone for you, which is why I love school. You can't do that in Facebook, everybody. You can't do that. And Facebook, you can be closed at any time, So that's one thing. So we own this. We pay for this community. It's ours. So that's the coffee time. You got the group orientation. We got the group prayer, which is coming soon. Like every Sunday, I pray for what's called Union Life. And so that is going to be awesome. Right now, it's a broadcast where you just get a replay on YouTube. But we're probably going to be lighting that up live as soon as I can work it out with R. Daryl, the Reverend that was here earlier. I'm hoping that he can lead Union Life for me and that he could have live worship bands going on every Sunday. Oh, my Wow, wouldn't that be amazing, right? Yeah. So here's my classroom, and you got the stack money with AI, everything right there. You can upgrade to the VIP and the diamond status if you like. That's all up there. The general admission is free, so you can ignore that one. Change that. The legacy blueprint now is the start module, and then the meet and greets are next to that. And then we have some paid modules for prior treasuries and live events that I've done. And there's a Union Life right there. The pillars of Christian faith are right there. That's really good. Go ahead and click on that real quick. These are a work in progress where I've got like 8 of them in there so far, I believe. 7 or something. 6, 7, 6, 7. Contractually obligated to do that for my children because that's a fad right now. So yeah, you can click on those. A lot of them, I think almost all of them, I have a video explaining them, and then we go and I do some live prayer, so you can watch. Well, it's recorded prayer, so you can see me praying for them. And that one looks like I didn't get to yet, so I should do that one some point soon. But yeah, you got a video there, you got a devotional from me, and why I chose that as a pillar of Christian faith. So super cool, amazing. And then you go back to the classroom here real quick, and there's some resources. So scroll down. Oh yeah, the 30-day focus on Jesus. Thank you. This is awesome. One per day. So there's 30 days in there. You can learn a different name of Jesus Christ in the Bible, all biblical. There's a Bible verse, talks about the description. I encourage you to pray into that Bible, that name of Jesus, and implement it into your life. A lot of stuff implement. That's why this is called a challenge. Like us as speakers, we're supposed to be challenging you to do homework. This is not just like consume a bunch of information and do nothing. Like right now, I'm officially challenging you to join my school community. And Ernest, scroll up a little bit, please. Go to the top there, please. And when you click on the 30 days of Jesus, just go all the way to the top there on the right side. Right, a little bit more. Right there, stop. When you go to the 30 days, do this for the first thing. 30-day challenge to be closer to Jesus. And you read my mind. The check mark is right there. That check mark on the top right-hand corner. Go ahead and click that. See, when that becomes green, it tells me that you've done that, which is great for my data, of course. But more importantly, it will tell you where you're at. Yeah, you can definitely share this. Please share this. This is definitely. So drop the link for the school community so Cindy can share it to the whole and shout it from the mountaintops. That'd be amazing. And so when you click on that green, thank you so much. You're amazing. When you click on the green check mark there, it saves your progress. So when you come back, you can know where you left off. That's super important. It also tells, see, now we're going to behind the scenes. You can see what he does. See, he's going to go into drop links. He's going to copy it. Keep sharing your screen. This is perfect. And now he pasted it in there. That's behind the scenes. That's super cool, right? So I love to over deliver. So check mark that little green, then that is going to tell school that something's happening in the community. And then more people can get to know Jesus because school will push us out organically. So I'm in your school community. Just didn't know if we could. Oh, you could definitely share. That's great. The more you share, the better. Thank you for asking. It's so good. I bet other people are thinking the same thing. If you're in my school community like Cindy is, definitely go to settings, click on invite, and click copy and share away. You could send this an email blast out. You can post it on Facebook, on social media, whatever God inspires you to do. Can you imagine? You're sending it out. People are joining. And school is like seeing that they're joining because you sent them my way. And then it's pushing it organically. I mean, there could be 100 people that come to the Lord because you simply sent out a link inviting people to Legacy Blueprint now. How amazing is that, right? Super cool. Like I wasn't even planning on going into this, but I feel like this is super important for the time being. We still have time to cover how to do, I want to help my word. I'm going to still show you. I promise. You're not supposed to promise. The Bible says no promises. Yes, I will be doing a teaching on the intro videos in just a moment. And the live feature right there, Stack Money with AI, that's the calendar. You can click on that and it will take you to whatever event's going on. It's that simple. Okay. All right. So I've shared a bunch here. So there's more to share about the community, but I want to transition here for a moment. I think everyone has had a chance. Thank you, Ernest. You're amazing. Round of applause for Ernest. I'm going to play a short video so I could have a breather for a moment and I could have a water drink break. This would be a good time to get up and do a little dancing to the DJ music that I was, again, it's data. It doesn't matter that I was up till like 1 in the morning doing this video. I hope you like it though. I had a lot of fun doing it. I'm going to show you how I did it right after the video is done. So thank you, Sandra. You're amazing. So let me show you more of the behind the scenes. I'm just all about the behind the scenes. I think this is for somebody. I'm not sure who this is for, but somebody wants to know how to do this stuff. So I'm going to share my screen and let's see here. I'm sharing sound. Am I muted? Can everybody hear me? Okay, cool. So everyone, Zoom is so weird. Sometimes it mutes me when I share 90% of the time and 10% it doesn't. So I never, it's like, okay, is it going to mute me now? I don't know. So here's my folder over here and I just export everything. These are all of the clips that I went, and I'll show you how to do all this in a moment. I'm going to go over here, and this is the DJ music that I made. So I'm just going to click on this. I'm already sharing my screen, so it's going to maximize it, and it's going to start. It should start playing automatically. When this video is done, we'll jump right into the workshop. And trust me, while this video is playing, can everybody put a 9,000 into the chat if you have invited someone to come to see Coach K? Because she's literally minutes away. I mean, is anybody excited? Oh my goodness. Has everybody met Coach K? Has everyone know who Coach K is? Okay, cool. All right, cool. Just making sure. We're all in the right room here. Everybody's in the right room. So all I'm going to do is hit play here. It's going to play. And at the end, during this break here, do me a favor one last time. Share the Zoom link with everybody you know to get everybody in the room for Coach K. That's the final time I'm going to say that because by the time I'm done teaching, she's going to be here. Woohoo! That's going to be amazing. All right, let's go. Oh, wait a minute. This is okay, that's the wrong video. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. This is behind the scenes, definitely. This says DJ music. Okay, hold on a moment. Bear with me. And this is what happens when I say, okay, hold on a moment. I was like, wait a minute. I clicked on the wrong thing. Where is it? Okay, let's see here. Raw clips. It says DJ music. Is that the 30-second one? Daryl, if I had to start all this over. Okay. All right. So let me try this again. Hold on. You all are so amazing. I think I still have my cap cup up. Okay. Okay. So that's our Daryl there. All right. So let me show you. Anyone use CapCut? Anybody use CapCut? Okay, cool. So I'm going to go back to the homepage here real quick. And I thought it was this one for the DJ music. It says DJ music. That's so weird. Day 2, I'm in the right folder. So strange. All right. This DJ music is so epic that it decided to hide from me. So David, here we go. Yeah, DJ music. It's 4 minutes long, 4 minutes, 51 seconds. Let me open it up here. And here is, I'm just going to go ahead and play it like this. We're going to do this a little bit behind the scenes. We're going to start it right now. So you can see all the different layers here. And this is not very many layers. When I show you the intro video, you're going to see some real heavy editing. But this is behind the scenes. So you're going to see it playing down here. And you're going to see the different clips, and I'll explain when I come back why it looks like this. So let's go ahead and enjoy this DJ music here and send out the link to invite everyone to come see Coach K. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play. Stack money. Oh, it was the right. Trust economy. God-given human intelligence. Money with AI. Trust economy. God-given human intelligence.
intelligence. Stack money with AI. Trust economy. God-given human intelligence. Stack money with AI. Trust economy. God-given human intelligence. Trust economy. God-given human intelligence. Money with AI. Trust economy. God-given human intelligence. Stack money with AI. Trust economy. God-given human intelligence. Stack money with AI. Trust economy. God-given human intelligence. God-given human intelligence. Money with AI. Trust economy. God-given human intelligence. Stack money with AI. Trust economy. God-given human intelligence. Stack money with AI.
God-given human intelligence.
Stack money with AI. Trust economy. God-given human intelligence. Money with AI. Trust economy. God-given human intelligence.
You're muted. You have to unmute yourself.
There's always a humbling moment during these events. Always. Welcome back. Welcome back to Stack Money with AI. Welcome, Danny. Calling you out here because you like joined at the perfect time. Hopefully, I'm saying your name right because we literally just transitioned into the very next session with me, AI Allen. Okay. This is where I usually would play my 2-minute video, but for the sake of time, since Coach K is going to be here in just minutes, I'm going to skip that for now. This is going to be a working session here. I can, this is the joy of having replays. You can always edit, and I can pop my AI stuff in later. So imagine having some kind of cool video of me saying, "Oh, I'm impressed. I should better listen to this speaker." Okay. Anyway, so welcome back to Stack Money with AI. This is probably, if you're just joining us now, it's like, this is a weird dude here on stage. But anyway, these guys have been hanging out with me all day long. Give yourselves a round of applause for hanging out with me all day long and David Andrews. And put in the chat, who was your favorite speaker from today and yesterday? Okay, we had me, we had David Andrews, we had Maria Turner. Okay, and then we had Tiffany Pillow, the Princess of AI. We had Tony Wade, the compassionate investor. Okay, and then we had Michelle O'Neill, a multimillionaire who's made over $10 million this year. She's an 8-figure earner. Okay, like wow, like amazing. This year isn't even over yet. So anyway, it's like wow, that was incredible. Okay, then we had Reverend Daryl, who shared about music, which was absolutely amazing, times many different ways. And then David Andrews took the stage again to go into like the 9 intelligences that we have and the 4 quadrants. So if you're missing all of that, don't worry, there's a replay. And this is the shameless plug for the VIP upgrade, okay? So if you want a VIP upgrade, team, if we can drop the link for stackmoneywithai.com/upgrade or something like that. I don't know, whatever it is. So they'll be dropping that in a moment. And so welcome and welcome and welcome. I'm so appreciative you're here. So what we're going to do right now, and again, if you don't mind, drop in the chat right now. I'm just curious. Before we move on, drop in the chat who your favorite, maybe not your favorite, but whoever really impacted you for the speakers so far, because this is data. I want to track the data. Many of you have been here for all of the speakers, for most of the speakers. So every one of you in the chat, take 5 seconds, take a moment, and just type in the chat who you learned something from. I mean, it may not have changed your whole life, but it impacted you somehow. Maybe it will change your life. Of all those speakers that I was asking here. Am I seeing the chat here? 9,000. Wow. Okay. We got a 9,000 in the room. Okay, cool. Okay. Yep. Okay. 6% battery. Okay. I got to scroll down. It's always helpful. Oh, look at that dancing squirrel. I love it. Prima, you crack me up. You know, when Prima comes into the room, it's a party. I'm just saying. She's fantastic. She's one of the most engaging people I've ever seen with Justin Burns' community. She's fantastic. Thank you, Prima. I love the dancing squirrel. That was so funny. We got Shrek dancing. Okay. Then we got, look at all these. These are all there's many of these. Oh my goodness. I missed all of these. Dancing. There's a lot of dancing going on here. Okay. All right. Ernest says Allan, David Andrews, Tony, pretty much everybody. Ernest loved everybody. I love it. I love it. You could type that too. You could type everybody was great. I'm good with that. And we got Maria is saying, I think they all, oh yeah, that's what she said. They all have shared really good, amazing nuggets. Okay. Sandra is saying, just invited to the prayer group. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. 9,000. Okay, cool. Awesome. If you have shared my links, you get to be in the 9,000 club. Okay, that's the 9,000 club for those who share to join the school community that we have for free, where we pray on pretty much a daily basis. It's amazing. Okay, there's the VIP upgrade. So Cindy says Michelle O'Neill. David Andrews says all of the above, every single body. And Evelyn said Michelle. And then Cindy, the dancing squirrel was the most impactful. Okay, that's hilarious. Maria D then said, I have had, okay, let's see here. So much value, hard to choose just a single one. Cindy says everybody. Maria Turner says everybody. Okay, so many great messages. And so, team, make sure you grab all of the answers there and put them in the spreadsheet. Thank you for who was the most valuable, who said it, and what their answer was for who was the most valuable speaker. Thank you, team. You're amazing. Round of applause for my team. All right, without further ado, let's see here. It's 2:42 p.m. So I have 1 hour and 28 minutes to teach you guys how to, less than that, because I got to introduce Coach K. So between now and the next hour and 20 minutes, you're going to learn how to become a professional introduction video maker. Like this is going to be a working session. There's going to be just a disclaimer. Are you all okay if I have some moments when it's quiet and I'm just typing or I'm thinking or I'm like fuddling around with all my million folders on the screen? Is everybody okay with that? Are we good? So you can see what really happens. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate the thumbs up there. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to share my screen right now. This is by far one of the most impactful things I've ever done on any of my speaker treasuries. I've never shown anybody how to do this. This is the first time I've ever done this, okay? We are pulling back the curtain. We're not going to hide nothing, okay? So here we go. So this is CapCut. For all of you who are not familiar, this is CapCut. This is where I do basically almost 100% of my editing. Okay, so this is the video that we just watched that was like, making dancing squirrels and Shrek's dance and stuff like that. So I had a lot of fun doing this video. It was absolutely great. There's a few layers to it. When I scroll up, you can see there's a little bit more. I'm saving this for the presentation here, but there's a layer here of just what you're seeing on the screen here. And you can click on the screen here and you can resize this like that. If that looks better like this, you can grab it. You can move it over here, and I like how it has the snap grid, so you can like put it exactly in the middle like that, and then it works for the stretching as well. So then I can reposition it and make sure I'm going to try to find that. There we go. There, the crosshairs are there. That means it's exactly centered. When you're posting onto YouTube, make sure you leave a bit of a bleed, is what it's called in the business, but you want to leave an area at the top and an area at the bottom and the sides like this that can afford to get cut off, because it usually does, especially on a cell phone. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So that's how that works for the actual images. Okay, and then down here, let me just go over the layers here real quick. So you can place these all on one level if you want, but what I tend to do sometimes is I stagger them on more than one layer, and this makes a little bit more sense if I scroll down a little bit more to the sound clips, okay? So if you're not familiar with CapCut, I'm just going to give you a snapshot here, then I'm going to go into my different softwares because I really want to get to going to creating the intro video for Candy, who's speaking tomorrow, because I'm like I'm reducing my stress level by doing it with you guys right now. Over here, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to hit this slide to the right. You can also click on the plus sign here or the minus sign to make it zoom in and zoom out. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in quite a bit, and then there's a gray bar at the bottom here that just highlighted. Hey, welcome whoever joined. You're amazing. Great timing. Appreciate you. And come back in here, and I can scroll the bar over this way. And the reason that I stagger onto two different layers is because this song has kind of a dip down at the end of it, where if I like don't grab this little thing here, look how far you can stretch this out. That's super cool. It's called a fade. So where this is black or kind of darkish colored, the more that is, the less sound you hear. So it's just kind of slowly make it softer and softer and softer. So then I can coordinate this so that way this fade out coordinates with the fade in. So let me play this sound clip for you so you can see the difference without doing that. Okay, so I'm going to click this here. You hear that? Did you hear that? You could now that you're listening, you heard one went down, right? And the other one went up. Okay, I'll play it one more time real quick. Oh, that's cool, right? Now let me take this off and just so you can see the difference. See if any of you notice anything different here. It's really quick. It's not much to it. But when you're a perfectionist like I am, it bothers you. You hear there's two things competing with each other for a moment. not professional, not professional at all. So that's just a little bit of a tip there that you'd want to pay attention to. All right, so let's do this. Let's start from scratch and let's make an intro video. All right. Sorry if I'm like yelling into the microphone. I'm just really excited about this. I've wanted to do this for a while. I thought about it last night. I was like, well, Lord, what do you want me to teach tomorrow? And this came to mind. I was like, this is perfect. Oh, man. See, his ways are always better than our ways, right? He always has a better plan than we do, like 100% of the time. All right, so I'm going to go to File, New Project here. So that's going to go ahead. Yeah, you definitely want to automatically save it. I don't want to lose my work there. This is my messy folder here. And what I usually try to do, like, is organize that a little better. So I have all my raw clips. Let me minimize this for a moment. Can you all still see my screen and how crazy busy this is? Okay. So I usually try to organize this a little bit more. This is super messy right now. Like I had a hard time trying to figure out where David Andrews' video was versus DJ music versus our Daryl down here. So I was up till 1 a.m. yesterday. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm not going to organize it. I'll do it later. So let me organize this real quick. So I'm just going to grab, these are all raw clips. Okay. And I have a folder right here. You could go as much as 100 or more raw clips for like a 2-minute video. Like seriously, it's crazy. Okay. DJ music. So here's some more raw clips. I think it goes all the way to there. Yeah. We'll put those all right there. And then here's some more raw clips. What, David Andrews, what part of me just went, what quadrant was that? It's like, oh, this is organized now. 2, 1, what was it? I can't see the chat.
You like order, and you like, it's most of it, it's 3-ish.
Okay.
Because you like the structure. It's not chaos now. It has a shape. It has a form. It has a structure. 3's like structure.
So it's 3 then. Okay, cool. So the 3 in me was super happy. I just want to you see, this is how we're trying to implement what David's teaching in with me. So there you saw 3 in action there. So he's going to talk to me differently because I'm a 3. But this isn't thank you. I just was curious. So sorry to to get in my flow here. Appreciate it, sir. You're amazing. Okay. There we go. All right. So here I have 19 clips. 19 clips that I took to make 59 seconds. Did you all know that you go through that many clips? I could have went through 3 times that amount. There goes my hand again. That's funny. Ernest, can you lower my hand? I'm in a weird view right now. I can't see it. Okay, there I am. Never mind. I got it. I'll make Ernest do too much. Okay. So, all right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to go back and I am going to start another folder here. I got to stay focused. I'm like, that dancing squirrel, that was me. Like that, my squirrel brain, that was me. Okay, so we're going to do candy raw clips. Okay, here's how you should do it. Talk about structure. Create the folder first and put all those raw clips in it. Just saying. Much better implementation there. So that's what we're going to do. So this is going to be the raw clips. Okay. So Candy is our speaker for tomorrow. And so what I'm going to do is I need to grab a bunch of video from her. And like with Michelle, like I didn't have time to be like, hey, send me this, send me that. And usually my speakers are super busy. So they don't have time to do that stuff anyway. So a wealth of information is anything public that they've put out there. So yeah, like I usually go to YouTube personally. You can go to, their TikTok account. Anything that they've publicly posted that they want their customers to see. I've never had any of my speakers say, "Hey, why did you use that clip?" Usually I tell them, "Hey, I'm making a video for you. I'm going to grab some of your images online." Like they don't care. That's why they put them online for people to see them, right? And I'm going to again, the strategy is it's different for me because they're coming to speak for me personally. Like at first when I started doing these intro videos, what I did was, let me make sure this isn't Coach K. Hold on. Okay, we're good. So it was different for me because they're coming to speak at my event. Like when I first started doing these intro videos, I would put the name of my event into their intro video. And I thought, oh, wait a minute, that's not very nice because then they can't use it. So then I realized I'm just going to make them a video and has nothing to do with my event. Serving first. So important, Jesus Christ himself came to serve and not to be served. Okay, so I'm just following the example of the greatest mentor that ever lived. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna go. Candy doesn't have much on YouTube, so I'm gonna go over to her Instagram. Okay, and we can again behind the scenes. So I have Stack Money with AI here. Here's our drop links worksheet that our team uses that we explained how this works. And right here is her stand store. So we'll get to that tomorrow when she is going to be presenting. But what I'm looking for is her Instagram. Do I not have it in here? Ooh, we should add that, team. Oopsies. So let's add that right now. We're doing behind the scenes. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. All right, so I'm going to open up a new tab. I got to put the mic down. Okay. Instagram. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and find her. Here she is. So I'm going to grab this right here. Might as well get it going. If you want to see her Instagram, there it is right there. And let me go ahead and add it to our links for the team.
Alan, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is LJ in case you don't know my voice, but I just wanted to tell everybody I have never seen, I've participated in a lot of different webinars online for about the past 8 years. I've never seen a host make reels like this for the speakers. They either have one they're on their own. So, I mean, you just showing us this and what it takes, it's over my pay grade. It really is. This is beyond and I'm a pretty systematic human and unbelievable. So thank you. But I mean, you really, really, this is something nobody gets done for them.
I love it. I appreciate it so much. And yeah, I'll be making one for you. I got to do that yet.
Insinuating you have to, and you don't, because I'm on tomorrow. So don't worry about it. It's cool.
I love it. I love it. You know, I don't want to steal any of her thunder, but she is very good at making sure people don't get burnt out. I will say that. Okay. LJ, I appreciate it so much. That's very kind. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to her Instagram here real quick. It's down here at the bottom. And I'm going to scroll down here and I'm just going to find what is going to be like what I feel represents her. And for my event, what I think will fit for my event too, because I want it to work for my event. So I like this video comes to mind. I know exactly what this video is. It's super cool. Let me go ahead and play it with sound.
With 3 kids at home. Honestly, it's a little chaotic. Snacks, shoes, questions, all at once. And I wouldn't trade it for anything, but I still have goals. Things I'm building for me too. So I started using AI to help me keep going, even in the in-between moments. It's not perfect, but it's finally possible to do both. How am I working?
How cool is that, right? By the way, that's not a real person. That's AI. Have you ever seen AI walk and move like that on the bed and type it on there were all the right amount of fingers? I mean, she's going to be like telling you, like, trust me, I work with AI every day. And I purposely, in the last project, if you saw in the background, it said Stack Mony, Mony. Like I left it on there on purpose to see if anyone would notice that. AI is notorious for what's called predicting, where it will take an image and it will misspell a word. It's also called hallucinating, is like the famous, like is like the fancy word for it. But it just means that it is kind of blurring reality and trying to put what it thinks should be happening. And that's where you get these misspelled words. And there's a key phrase that you all need to write down. If you've never heard of this before, this is gold, right? I'm going to tell you right now. I purposely didn't use it for the prompts to create those videos so I could teach why it didn't work. And it's called vector image locking. That's the fancy ChatGPT words for it. Vector. Let me write it in the chat here. Vector image lock or vector image locking, whatever. You want to say in your prompts going forward forever, if you want this image to stay exactly how it is and not predict and not hallucinate and not have her have 6 fingers, or not have her make her have fingers that are like 4 feet long, then you need to say the words vector image lock the image of the woman. Make her 100% the same as she appears on the screen. And when I say it in a prompt, which we'll get to in a moment with Paul Prona products, I'm going to bring everything together that you've learned and the whole challenge. I'm going to bring it all together right now in front of you. This is live, real time, real info that nobody's sharing this kind of stuff. Okay. So, yeah, who's excited? Let's go. Okay. I'm excited. Okay, let's go. So, vector image lock. You can do this for letters too. Okay. Not just image, but vector image lock the letters so that they're 100% English. Because a lot of times they switch it to Russian or whatever language the ChatGPT language thinks it should be. Like, did you all know that they call it large language model for a reason? Okay. Because it's literally its own language. So if you don't say stay in English, it's going to transition to ChatGPT language. Like, that's a thing. That's real. Like David Andrews was talking about organic human intelligence, God-given intelligence. Well, there's AI intelligence. That's why it's called artificial intelligence. It has its own language. Okay. So if you don't say vector image lock the words, keep them in English with 100% exactly how they look, don't hallucinate, don't don't predict what the image of the letter should become. Keep them exactly how they are in English. Woo! You'll be like, wait a minute, that fixed everything. Like, now it's not making an extra line here for some reason. Like the word like C becomes like this or something, or some kind of weird. That's hallucinating. It's hallucinating. See how my image is kind of blurry a little bit because of my Zoom background and my behind the scenes. I got a green screen behind me. But anyway, it's like that's what it's doing. It's thinking it's solving your problem, but it's actually making it worse. It's actually making a problem. Anyway, enough about that. So what I'm going to go to is I'm going to grab this link here. I'm going to hit copy, and I'm going to go to one of the best kept secrets of softwares that I've ever seen ever. So in the chat, and I'm going to drop this in a moment, but it's called Clip Grab. Here it is right here. Clip Grab. So you can just do a Google search for Clip Grab like this. AI program or whatever. But anyway, I don't have an affiliate link for it, whatever. But I've never paid a penny on it. As far as I know, it's free anyway. So you go to Clip Grab and you have to download it onto your computer. Once you go to Clip Grab, you can paste in the URL, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. It doesn't matter. It grabs every URL. Okay. You just hit grab this clip. You can change the format. I'm moving too quick here. You can change the format to an MPEG. Let me go back here. Sorry. You can download it as an MPEG, a video, all these different things. I just leave it default at MPEG is what I do. And I always want like the highest high definition. So I leave it on 1920. Okay. And then I just hit grab this clip, just like it says clip grab. So anyway, you grab the clip and it'll ask you which folder you want to put it in. So now I'm going to click, instead of just putting it into the day 2, which would just put it here with David Andrews and DJ music, I'm going to put it into where it belongs, which is the Candy Raw Clips. And I'm going to just put it right there. Hit open. I'm going to hit save. And now it's going to grab that clip. Isn't that amazing? Try downloading that, especially if you go to like YouTube and you hit download. Guess where it downloads it to? It downloads it to YouTube. Ever tried the download feature in YouTube? So we go to YouTube. And let's say I'm just going to grab whatever video pops up here. Oh, here we go. Justin Burns. Woo! Hey, here we go. Okay, here. This is a fun one. Here, we'll do this one. Oh no, I might get copyright. Hold on. I don't want to get copyright. We'll do Paul Polner. Okay, cool. So if I click on this right here, and I'm going to mute it so that it's not distracting. This is probably AI him. This is probably not him. Okay, so I'm going to go down to settings. You can do all these different things here. And then you can go to share, thumbs up. You've all seen these, but over here there's a 3 dots and you can hit download. Okay, if you hit remove ads, I think it takes you to YouTube Premium. So anyway, you hit download and look at that. You have to pay to download it. And by the way, it doesn't download it to your server, to your computer. It downloads it to YouTube. I'm not going to pay. I'm not going to do that. So enough of that demonstration. Okay, so going back here, and I have, okay, cool. So it says it's finished. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go back to my folder and look at, there it is right there. How cool is this? All right, let's see what happens. I click on it, and here it goes. Wait for it. Wait for
How
it.
am I working on my dreams
Ta-da!
with 3 kids at home?
Okay, cool. So totally worked. As you notice, it's just the video. She had a post over here that all the text and stuff. You don't download that. You're just downloading the clip, and that's it. Wow, cool, right? Okay, so now I'm going to go to back to my CapCut, and I'm going to hit import right here. And I'm going to go find the folder that I just created, which is right here. I'm going to click on that, hit open. And here we go. It's a party. I got a 20-second clip. Okay. And if I want to remove the sound from it, let me zoom in a little bit. It's pretty small. Okay, that looks the same. Whatever. Here's the audio. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. I'm going to grab it down and see how the bars went away. That's how you can tell how loud it is. And I just click on it here. If I wanted to make it even louder, I can bring the bars up. So that's how you control how loud each clip is. But in this case, I'm going to create a personalized song just for Candy. So I'm going to bring that all the way down because I don't need the audio. I just need the video, what's playing here. Okay, I'm going to get to that in a moment. But as you notice, it's a vertical format, and all of my intro videos are always horizontal. Just how I do it. Because most people, when they're getting on stage, they're not going to be playing an intro video for a cell phone. They're going to be playing it for a Jumbotron, or they're going to be playing it for a Zoom room, and those are all horizontal formats. Okay, so if you wanted to go into the world of, hey, I'm going to make social media posts for you that are not necessarily intro videos, or if you wanted to make a second version of your intro video that could be played on Instagram, then you could simply change the ratio right here and click on where it says ratio, and you can change it to the format that you want to change it to. Okay, so that'll be more friendly for Instagram or Facebook or whatever. Okay, and you just click on ratio there, and it tells you right here which ones you want to choose. Okay, but for the sake of this example, I'm going to leave it in a horizontal format because when I play it tomorrow, this is going to be cool. You got to come back tomorrow just to see the finished product. Okay, because I'm not going to finish it today. There's no way I'm going to finish it in the next hour. Okay, so this is only taking up a third of the screen. I don't want that. So there's a couple options that I have. I can go over here and I could grab, just for the sake of example today, let's say I have way too many folders here. Okay, let's see here. And I'm scrolling. We're getting scroll crazy here. Scrolling. Watch out. Squirrel is scrolling. Scrolling down. Scroll down. Okay. Just entertaining myself. All right, so let's see here. I want to go to speakers in this case and to my workbook. And so I've prepared an image for everybody already that for each of my speakers. So I'm going to go and find Candy's. Here she is. So I'm going to open this up. And the nice thing about this, oh, look at that. That's interesting. Oopsies. Why did it do that? That's super weird. So this is a great thing about live demos. I think because I have that selected maybe. Okay. All right. So let me just delete this real quick. Okay. So let's import this again. And then hit import. Go. Okay. There we go. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Okay. So as you can see, this is already the right format. So I can drag this down just by clicking it and dragging it down and dropping it there. And if I click on it right up here, let's see here. It's already taking up the whole screen there, which is good. Okay, that's super weird. Why is it not letting me resize it? Whatever, I'll keep going. So if I want to add this to the screen, I'm going to drop it as another layer. Okay, so now they're on top of each other. So I can move it over here if I just want, like that kind of looks cool, kind of, because you get her name, you get the event, and again, I don't do it for events, so we're not going to use this. But if you had a different, like I did with Michelle O'Neill, where I had a thing in Canva. Okay, there's another program I use, so let me bring it up. It's probably still up. Do I still have it up from last night? Because I worked on it really late. Nope. Okay, let me bring it up. Okay, this is where I need to get a stand for my microphone. Hopefully, you can still hear me. Okay, so I'm in Canva now, and here's the picture. I made my Stack Money with AI workbook. Team, if you can drop that into the chat. If y'all don't have the workbook, it'll be dropped in the chat soon. You can click on it. There's a flippable format that Ernest made. Of course, Ernest made it. So it's great. It flips like a magazine. It's super cool.
I did everything. So,
yeah, he does like 99% of everything. It's like, I just tell him how to do it, and then I'm like, go. So anyway, I made this image right here of Michelle O'Neill. As you can see, I mean, I've got the background here for Stack Money with AI, right? But it doesn't say Stack Money with AI. It was just for the sake of time. I just used this. And it worked out great because if you've never used Canva before, it's just canva.com. And then you would go to share right over here and just go to download right here. And what's neat about Canva is you can copy a link and you can change this access level. You can change it to anyone with this link right here. Let's say I wanted to have Ernest work on this with me. I could copy the link here. I could send it to him in Telegram or WhatsApp or text message or whatever, or send it to his email. And he can click on the link and he can open up this exact file. And you both can work on it together. Super cool, right? But I'm not going to do that in this case, just a little extra bonus knowledge. And I'm going to download this. You can download it as a PDF. If you want to print things out, PDF is good. In this case, though, because I'm using an image for a video, I typically go to a JPEG or PNG. Okay, and you can just best for sharing, high quality videos, but this is not a video, it's just a slide. So you wouldn't want to use the MP4 format for this. That will not work. And then you go to JPEG or PNG. So I usually just go right to JPEG. And that'll extract it as an image. Okay. All right. So that's that. And so I can put that as a background. Yeah, why not? I'll go ahead and do that for you guys. I'm going to hit JPEG. And you can resize it here. You can change the quality on it as well. I'm just going to leave it like that. So it's going to download it. And you know it's downloaded because it's going to pop up there. It has the number 1 after there because this is the second time for me downloading it. I didn't change the name of the title, so it's going to put a 1 after that. So if you ever wondered why it says 1, 2, 3, or 4 or whatever, like that's how many times you've downloaded it, the same file. Okay. So I already downloaded this last night. So I'm going to go to here. And now it's in my download folder. So I'm just going to, for the sake of time, I would normally move it over to the raw candy. That sounds funny. Raw candy file. And then let's see here. But here it's in my downloads. So I'm just going to find downloads. And there it is right there. I just downloaded it. Okay. So I'm going to hit open. And now it's going to pop up over here. Okay. And now I can take this and I can grab it down here and I can just drop it wherever I want to drop it. If I drop it here, it can bump it over to the side. If I pop it up like this and drop it, it can add another layer. And basically, whichever layer, and then I can move it up here and resize it. So if I wanted to do like something with both of them, and you see how this one is behind that, it's not quite working right. So I can just grab this layer and drop it up here. And look, now it's in front of it. Pretty cool, right? Wow. Like, okay, that was fun. So just paying attention to what's going on here. And then I can grab this. I'd say I don't want any of that. And I can just make it bigger, kind of cover up a little bit more like that. And for the sake of time, I'm just going to leave it like that. I would maybe put another black little thing up there to cover this. Or maybe I just want Nobility TV Presents right there because it's my event only or whatever. And there you go. That's not too bad. And this is the rabbit hole of time, the black hole of time, literally, where you're just sitting there moving one image for 1,000 years. Don't do that. Okay, just make it good, move on, and then you'll get less frustrated if you do like 90% great for a lot and then come back and make it 100% for each item. Like I learned that the hard way. I was working for hours on like 1 second frame. And I just go, I just like scream. I want to throw my computer because I literally spent over 2 hours on one little 1 second. It's like, no bueno. Okay, moving along. So let's just leave it like that for the sake of example here. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want this to be real. So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to delete this. And now I don't really like just 1/3 of the screen being there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to her Instagram and I'm going to go look for another video. So let's see here. Choose one. This looks interesting. Let's go with this one. This is a good one. Okay, it's not a okay, cool. Well, this is like a carousel. Okay, that one's moving. So I've actually never done this before. So we'll experiment together and see what happens. I'm going to grab this link. I think I know what's going to happen, but we'll just see what happens together. It's kind of fun. I'm going to go back to clip grab right here. I'm going to throw the link in here. Okay, cool. So if it's grayed out like this, it won't let you download it for a format problem, or it's just grabbing the link in order to make it available. Okay. In this case, I can't even click on this because it's grayed out. I can't click on that either. And sometimes it just takes a long time for it to connect. I think because it's a carousel, it's actually not going to work. Okay. So that's interesting. That was something I've always wanted to do. So thanks for letting me experiment with you guys on the fly here. Okay. There's one here that I really like where she is on a boat. I'm looking for here. Let's see here. Not that one. This one. Okay, this is super good. All right, so what I want to do is I want to go ahead and grab this link here. And I'm going to go over to clip grab again. I'm going to remove this. And we're going to do the same thing again. I'm going somewhere with this. Bear with me. And see how it popped up here? It's no longer grayed out, so I can click on it. All right, I'm going to hit save. Okay, this doesn't take very long. Now, while this is downloading, I'm going to go back, and this is the key thing. Don't sit here and wait for it to download. See, it's finished already. So I'm going to go back here and find another clip. Let's see here. One last clip. Is it this one? Nope, that's okay, cool. Okay, that has kind of a weird background in there, so I'm not gonna look at how she moves. That's crazy, right? How many AI programs watch her? She's gonna right? Oh, that's creepy. Okay, this must be like a Halloween post or something. Oh my goodness, yeah, we're getting super Halloweeny there. Yeah. Has anyone ever seen an AI move like that? I mean, seriously, she's amazing. She's going to show you tomorrow her program. She has a similar amount of what they call it a tech stack, which is a tech stack is a fancy word for how many software programs you use to get something done. Like I'm going to go through 5 or 6 things in just a moment here. Okay, so let me just grab. Is this a video? Okay, cool. I don't know what's in this video. I'm just going to grab it for the sake of example so we can get as much done before Coach K gets here. All right, so where I'm going with this is a very cool place. Let me go ahead and let this, it doesn't take very long. Now I'm ready to grab that clip. Okay, cool. I'm going to hit save. So once again, repetition is good. So clipgrab.com or wherever, just do a search for clip grab. That's how that works. I'm going to go back to CapCut and now I'm going to start importing the other videos that I just got. Okay, so I'm gonna go find my folder. Anybody getting value here? Anybody getting value so far? Wow, I'm looking forward to that. Okay, this is so over my pay grade. Yep, got you there. I love it. If you are enjoying this and you're getting value, do us a favor. Share stackmoneywithai.com right now everywhere, wherever you're watching this on the replay or here live in the room, stackmoneywithai.com. Tons of value. Thank you very much, Cindy. Cindy, you're amazing. Okay, so I'm going to go to AI, Stack Money with AI. I'm going to go to day 2 because that's where we're at. I'm going to go to the raw candy files. That sounds funny. All right, so I already got this folder, so I'm going to hit this one. I'm going to hit open. Okay, so now I've got 2 videos here. Okay, I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to make a layer with it. So now I've got 2 videos here. I got 2/3 of the page filled. Looking kind of cool, right? So if I wanted to, I could grab this, pull it over here, and then I have this beautiful canvas in the middle. And what I was going to do, let me see if it's done. Okay, why is it not working here? I always love when things don't work. It says finished. 1, 2, 3. Maybe did it save to a different place? No, I think it's in the same place. Open target, selected folder. Okay, let me minimize that. Maybe I just need to refresh. Is it going to be there now? Not there. Let's try to go in and out again. Sometimes things get glitchy. Anybody put in the chat where you guess I'm going with this? What am I trying to do? Can anybody read my mind? So what I'm going to do here is go up here, stack money with AI. Where did that go? There it is. Go to day 2. I'm going to go to raw clips. Yeah, the 3rd one's not in there for some reason. Super strange. So we'll just grab one of Michelle O'Neill's raw clips here. We'll do this one. And we're going to import her. Okay. Now we're going to put a 3rd layer in there. Just like that. That's where I was going. So I was doing 3 layers. Now, Michelle's right in the middle. We got candy on both sides. Wow, this is cool, right? The whole screen is full. And what I like to do, like what I did in Michelle O'Neill's video, and when I finish before Coach K comes in 40 minutes, I'll show you the finished product, like the behind the scenes on the Michelle O'Neill video. That's one of the heaviest edited videos I've ever done. So that's like, woo, in the time frame allowed. So, okay. So what I do often is I will grab the length of the video and kind of change it like this, kind of shorten it a little bit, and then shorten a little bit here. And what that'll do is it'll give the following effect. See how they kind of all appeared at a different time? So what you can do is you can just kind of coordinate with the music or the lyrics so that they're all popping on the screen at a different time. And that's called synchronizing, okay? And that takes a long time to get really good at. So I'm not going to do that right now, but you can kind of get the picture of what I'm trying to do. Now, as you can see, these are all different lengths of videos. Like this is a 20-second video here. And this one right here is 1:37. It says it right there. This one is an 11-second. Let's say I want everything to stop at 11 seconds. Okay. So I'm going to click on the top one where I'm at with Michelle O'Neill. I'm going to put the cursor right there where 11 seconds is because it just lines up right at the edge there. And I'm going to go over here to this button right here, which is the split button. So I'm going to split this just like that. And I'm going to click on this. It defaults to the right side anyway. And I'm going to hit delete. And look, doesn't that look better? Ah, that's so nice. And I'm going to keep this pinned right there. And I'm going to go down to this one and highlight it because now you can see the white line, the border. Okay. And I'm going to click on split that one as well. And I'm going to delete the right side. Look at that. Ooh, that's nice. So on this side, if I go to play it,
For anything, but
it all ends at the same time. Super cool, right? Okay. So that's how that works. Who's ready for the next technology that I do in my tech stack? Yeah, let's do a little, is there a golden nugget icon? I don't think so. I wish there was. Golden nugget? Anyway, you go through the emojis, somebody, and find a golden nugget or something close to it. Put that in the chat. Okay, next technology. And this is my secret weapon, my secret sauce. Let's see if I have it up here or not. Okay, yep, here we go. Suno, S-U-N-O. I'll drop it in the chat. So far, we started with CapCut, and then we went to clip grab, And this, we can put this into the diamond folder, Ernest or team. There we go. Golden nuggets. I love it. We'll put this in if you're in the replay and you don't have it. We'll put this in the diamond folder. So just make a note of that, team, please. Thank you. All right. So then we went to clip grab, and now we're going to Suno. All right. So those are the three technologies I'm using so far. And as you can see, all of these here are all of the many different variations of videos. Like let me play the shortest one here.
Stack money with AI. Trust economy.
Okay, that was made here in Suno. I'm going to show you how to do this stuff, okay? Is anybody excited? Okay, I'm excited. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just delete this. I'm going to delete the style as well, get rid of that. We want to start a whole new project, basically, okay? So for the lyrics, when I do these intro videos, and this would probably change for whatever your client is needing, but for the intro videos, what I notice is that they're very theatrical, just like me zooming in automatically. Wasn't that theatrical? Wow. Anyway, I'm so easily entertained. It's ridiculous. So I like to take their greatest accomplishments and put them into the lyrics. So with Michelle O'Neill, when I think of Michelle O'Neill, I think of trust economy, because she talks about that a lot. She talks about success leaves clues a lot. Any kind of sayings that they say a lot, they'll be like, wow, you pay attention to me. Like they feel so seen and heard and felt and feeling good or whatever the expression is. But then I put the not only their sayings, but I put their accomplishments in there, like 8 figures, no advertising spent. Like that's a big deal right there. Okay. So I won't put that into the chat, or excuse me, into the lyrics. And so with Candy, let's see here. So she's engineer. So, okay. Now we're going to the next tech stack. Okay. We're going to go to, you can use Chat GPT or Claude or Perplexity. There's one more that's slipping my mind, but whatever. Those are good for now. So we'll use the top 2. So I'm gonna go to Chat GPT first for the next thing. Did y'all realize I had this many stuff going on and making a 1-minute video? Like I'm not even done yet. There's more. Yeah, Manus, thank you. That was the last one. Thank you. Okay, so all right. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna say, okay, and I'm just gonna talk to it and I'm gonna tell it what I want. Okay. Click on the microphone dictate. This is so much faster and easier. Okay, so I want to create the next speaker intro video. It's going to be roughly about 30 seconds, and I want it to be impactful. And the next speaker's name is Candy. It's spelled Candii. And I want you to write these lyrics in a way that's super short, to the point, succinct, and I want you to make sure that they are poetic and they are not wordy, that they do not use fancy words, so that it's actually words that like a 10-year-old could understand, and they're very short sentences that are poetic, like around 7 to 10 words per sentence. And I want those words to really represent the speaker well. So let me explain some important things about her next so that you could understand what is important and what's not important. First, she lives in Australia, which is impressive because I think that's amazing. And I also know that she's an engineer, and privacy is important, and protecting her identity is important as well. So she has designed a way to make money where she doesn't have to show who she is and be kind of anonymous, so that way there's no issues with that. So privacy is a good word that I would like in there somehow. and protecting your identity is another few words that I would like into the song lyrics. And I would also like to have the fact that she's got a really brilliant mind, being an engineer, and that she has a family life, and that she also has the ability to help many other people that are introverted, that don't want to show themselves on social media. She can help them make a lot of money. She can help them stack money with AI and create images for social media brands. She can create social media for clients so that they have marketing campaigns and brands. So create for me 4 sentences that are great song lyrics. As I mentioned on day 1, that was probably getting close to 500 words. And if you are in the diamond folder, I'm going to drop this prompt. Team, I'm going to put this into the WhatsApp so we can put this into the diamond folder here. So if you want that prompt, you can be in the diamonds. The diamonds will get that. Okay, so let me throw that in here. There we go. Look how long that is. Wow, right? Okay, so let me go back to Suno, or ChatGPT, sorry. And I'm going to hit go. Now, I don't like to sit and wait. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here because it'll take GPT a while to sit there and think about life and being an AI, being ordered around. And so we got about 20 minutes to come to a conclusion. I'm going to try to fly through this as quick as I can because we do not want to be late for Coach K. Okay, so I'm going to go here and I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to paste it into Claude at the same time. And what you'll notice is another reason why I use more than one GPT or more than one AI program is that they'll give you different outputs because they all work differently. Yesterday, Kaylee was in that room and she's with Coach K's community. And she was asking, why would you use ChatGPT versus Claude? So this is a great example of Claude and why I would put it into both. And a great example, we're going to see the results here. So while this is thinking, it helps me to keep things flowing. So it's like not so boring. Okay. So here it's done thinking. We'll come back to Claude in a moment. And ChatGPT may get it right. They may not. It's hit or miss. But I've noticed that Claude tends to think a lot better. Manus is really good at this too. I totally agree, LJ. Manus is amazing. So here's what it came up with. Candy from Australia, engineer mind, family heart, privacy first, protecting your identity from the start. She helps introverts stack money with AI. That's awesome. Creating social brand images while staying free to fly. Not bad. Not bad. Victor is better though. Okay. I'll send this to you, LJ. We'll see what Victor says. He probably is better. I agree. As Manus is incredible. Alicia Little uses Manus and a combination of Manus and Telegram. And she has not sent an email herself for over 7 months. She literally gets her phone up like this and says in Telegram, she goes, hey, Maximus, why don't you go ahead and send an email over to my sister and tell her how amazing she is? Done. And then it goes and does it for her. It's called a chief of staff. I'm going to be teaching that, how to do a chief of staff in the academy that I'm going to be sharing in a moment. So, okay. Let's see here. So here we go. Okay, Candy, speaker intro. From Australia, an engineer who thinks brilliantly. Privacy comes first. She's protecting your identity. Woo, that's kind of catchy. She helps shy dreamers earn and loves her family. She builds your brand with AI. Welcome, Candy. That's actually really, really good. It didn't say stack money with AI, but it's okay. This is about Candy, not about me, right? So let's go with this. I like this. I like this a lot. And it's kind of poetic. It's almost rappy. Hey guys, why don't we make a rap for her? This is gonna be fun. We're gonna be okay. So we're gonna go back to Suno. Now we have our lyrics. We're going to drop them in here, place as plain text. So this is the lyrics. Okay. The style you can choose from, like indie, pop, rock, 68, BPM, dark ballad, 80s, metal, fuse guitar, whatever. You can pull this down arrow. Okay, that's just minimizes. So, and it does have an option here for personalizing prompt style to match your taste. So you can experiment with that later for the sake of time, because Coach K is going to be here in a minute. I got to hurry up. So let's see here. I'm going to say rap, just like the style. And if I had time, I'd put it into Manus and have it, I'd have it do something cool and rewrite it, but that's okay. I don't have time for that. Just like the style of, let's say, LL Cool J, because I like him, and Mark Wahlberg. He was kind of cool. However you spell Wahlberg, I don't even know. Okay, and who was a good rapper? Who's a good rapper? Throw it in the chat here real quick. Who likes some rap that's appropriate? WA? Is that the name of a rapper? What? Okay. Oh, Wicked. Wicked soundtrack? Lady singer. Just Wicked. Wahlberg. Is the rapper's name is WA? For real? Okay. Only, Wicked soundtrack? Okay. And just like the Tupac. Okay. That's a good one too. Wicked soundtrack. There must be a lot of rapping in Wicked. I've never seen it, so I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and hit create. Okay. So now it's going to go ahead and okay. Rap, hip hop. Okay. Yeah. Cool. That's cool. Yeah, I like it. Rap, style of rap, and hip hop. Hip hop, a hippity hop top, the hippity hop hop, hippity hop. It reminds me of, was it Betty White who was like rapping? Anyway, woo, squirrel brain. Okay, so here it is. Oh, look, it already created some here. So let's listen to it. Anybody excited? Let's hear what it. Listen, I just hit create, and 5 seconds later, this is what popped out.
Yeah. From Australia, an engineer who thinks brilliantly. Privacy comes first. She's protecting your identity. She helps shy dreamers earn and loves her family. She builds your brand with AI. Welcome, Candy.
Version 2.
From Australia, an engineer who thinks brilliantly. Privacy comes first. She's protecting your identity. She helps shy dreamers earn and loves her family. She builds your brand with AI. Welcome, Candy.
That was super cool.
Yeah.
Version 3.
Yeah. From Australia, an engineer who thinks brilliantly. Privacy comes first. She's protecting your identity. She helps shy dreamers earn and loves her family. She builds your brand with AI. Welcome, Candy.
Oh, that was interesting. Version 4.
Yeah. From Australia, an engineer who thinks brilliantly. Privacy comes first. She's protecting your identity. She helps shy dreamers earn and loves her family. She builds your brand with AI. Welcome, Candy.
Wow. Okay, that last one sounded a lot like Eminem. Was that just me, or did that sound like Eminem? So put it in the chat. Number 1, 2, 3, or 4. What was your favorite one? Real quick. Whoever's the first person. 3. Okay, got it. Sandra wins the race. She's an action taker. Okay, so we're going to go with version 3, the 18 seconds. Okay, so you're just going to hit download MP3, because that's all you need. You have to pay extra for these, so we're just going to go. I already paid a little bit to be able to do unlimited production like this, so it's cool. All right, so I've got this in my downloads now. And the sake of time, I'm not going to put that in my folder. I'm going to go, but I would normally put that into the raw candy folder, so it's all in one place and organized, okay? So let me go back to, let's see here. Way to go, Claude. You're amazing. Okay. Round of applause for Claude. Okay, so I'm going to go back up to import, and I'm going to find the downloads. And team, can you go on to Coach K's YouTube and find her introduction video, please? This is really behind the scenes. You'll know because I'm in it, okay? And it's like 2 minutes long. She just posted it like a week or two ago. Okay, so go into videos and check out if you can find that. It's Coach K is how it's spelled like this with two S's. It's Coach K. Just look that up on YouTube. Thank you, everybody. All right. And I'm going to use Clip Grab once they find it. I'm going to use Clip Grab to grab her intro video. It's hilarious. You guys better hurry up because I got like 10 minutes to grab that video. Okay, so here we go. Candy's Firewall. Yeah, cool. That's the one. So I downloaded it here. You know it's a sound file because it has all the bars on it. Those are always the sound files. So I'm going to position my cursor where I want this to be, and I'm going to hit plus there, okay? And for the sake of time, I'm just going to play a second or two. Let's see how it came out.
Yeah.
You getting the point? This is kind of coming together, right? Okay, so let's say I wanted to take away the middle frame and put something in there. So I'm going to take it down like this. And let's see what was playing at that moment.
Yeah, from Australia.
Okay, I like that right there. So I'm going to go right here and hit it right about right there is probably where Australia comes in.
Australia and
Okay, a little bit off.
Australia.
Okay, so about right there, we'll say. Okay, so now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do another layer of text. And let's just say this is cool for the sake of time. I'm going to go with this. And I'm going to drag it right here. And then I'm going to go over to default here. And I want to say Australia. Ooh, that looks really good, actually. Awesome. So now let's play it one more time.
Yeah. Yeah. From Australia and then
Pretty cool syncing, right? Just saying. This is so much fun. All right. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to touch it up here, touch it up there. Let's say we want to get a little bit cray-cray and let's put some effects in here. Like, ooh, that's kind of fun. Chalk graffiti, halo effect. Okay. All right. Let's do like these kind of movement driven ones. So if y'all want to see the video that I did, it's like the vertical slide one. Let me see the retro bars for the stack money with AI. Now I'm really pulling back the curtain, literally pulling back the curtain. Oh, that's awesome. Ooh, that was neat. Let's throw that one on there. Bot right there. Okay. And let's, after this, shorten this down a little bit to right there to match Australia. Okay. And now let's see what happens now. This will be kind of fun.
yeah. Yeah. From Australia, an engineer who thinks brilliantly, privacy comes first.
Oh, that looked good. Thinks brilliantly, brought that light out. Oh, that was pretty cool. Okay, so now you can see, oh, look at this. Oh, that's kind of fun. Let's put this in there. This is literally how easy this is. We're just doing effect after effect. And then there's one effect that I'm looking for in particular. Give me just a moment. That's not bad. Okay, this is very similar to the video that I did. Yeah, that'll work. I'll do this one. I did an effect just like this for the Stack Money with AI commercial that you all have seen. So I'm going to throw that in right here. And I'm going to end it right there. Okay. And okay, great job, Ernest. You are awesome. Let's see if Ernest got this right. That looks like about the right. Yep, good job. You did it. Awesome. You are awesome. Round of applause for the Ultra Diamond Platinum Illuminati member, Ernest. He's amazing, right? Ernest is the machine that actually makes everything happen. I wonder if he's even a real human. He might be AI. Just saying. Okay, so, oops, that's wrong. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I want to copy this and paste it there. I'm going to grab this clip. So helpful. Thank you, sir. Now I'm going to grab this clip since we're doing behind the scenes. Once this thing grabs, there we go. I'm going to download this and it's going to go. Let's put this in day 2 right there. So this is Coach K's. I'm going to rename it so you can even name it. Coach K's intro video. So for how exciting things are, I'm not going to show you the behind the scenes. I'm going to try to make that seamless when she comes on here. But now you know how things are set up if you decide to do your own challenge. Okay, so let me move right along here back to this. All right. I was there, by the way, for like all of these footage. I was there in Atlanta with her. So anyway, let's see here. So let's see how it came. That's how it turned out. Let's play it real quick here.
Yeah. Yeah. From Australia, an engineer who thinks brilliantly. Privacy comes first. She's protecting your identity. She helps shy dreamers earn and love.
See that little feature there where I was flipping around? It was putting these vertical clips into the carousel that was going. Now, if you noticed real quick, there was a little bit of a moment right here.
Privacy comes first.
See how it's just very brief, but when you're editing a lot, you'll notice this stuff
Privacy
right there.
comes first.
I don't really like how that is
She's
like that with the Australia there. So I'm going to just take this back like that. I'm going to fix that. So there's
Thinks brilliantly. Privacy comes first. She's
see, it just looks a little bit better. Just those tiny little things. We'll play it again.
thinks brilliantly. Privacy comes.
And you could put something else in there if you wanted, just to make it kind of cool. All right. Great value or what? Right? Okay. Internet connection is unstable. Can you all see me still? We're good? Okay. Okay, good. I don't want to lose internet value right now. So we're going to pray in a moment because, you know, the grant expert's coming on here. So we got to make sure that we don't have no friction for that. So anyone you praying people, pray right now, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And in the beginning here, it's kind of nice that they all come on at a different time, but there's just something missing here in the beginning. And so I would probably put something in there that would kind of make it a little more exciting somehow. And you can put like stickers here, like, oh, this is funny. Not that you would want to use a cat here, but let's see here. These cat ones are funny. Okay. Let's see here. Nothing's really popping out at me as like super awesome, great. Like lots of weird animal memes here. Let's just go with this one for the butterflies. Okay. So I'm going to put that down here for a sticker just to make some kind of different visually something happening here. Now let's just put it. Where do you guys think I should put it here? We can shrink it. Let's make them. Whoops. Make sure I grab the right thing here. And if you're ever see how I couldn't grab the right thing, just go down here and click on it. Okay, so right now it's clicked on this one. I'm going to click right here. And now it's highlighted so I can move it. Let's just put the butterflies up here randomly. Stop. Okay, so that's still highlighted for the bottom one. So I'm going to click over here. There we go. And I want to go over here. And let's see what it looks like now with the butterflies.
Yeah. Yeah. From Australia, an engineer who thinks brilliantly. Privacy comes first. She's protecting your identity. She helps shy dreamers earn and loves a family. She builds.
And that's pretty much 99% of the entire thing I go through with, let's see here. Let's count up the tech stack there. Can you all do that? Did that seem very hard now that you've been shown the path? Right? Like, how many people feel like they could do that, right? Okay, cool. So let's go back up here to the chat. And there's always some more ninja stuff that you could put in there. Oh, what I didn't get to real quick was B-roll. And it's 3:46. So team, drop a link, drop the Zoom link into school, please, to push everyone to join us for Coach K in minutes, like 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes, Coach K will be here. Okay. So let's go to a new tab and let's go up here to favorites. This is what I really wanted to get to. And Maria Turner is probably excited because she shared about this yesterday. Let me show you it in action. Favorites. I have way too many favorites. Okay, Pona. Having some potential internet Wi-Fi, make sure you turn off all extra devices. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. Main login. Okay, so if you have never seen this before, this is one of the Paul Pona products. There's like 10 of them or more. He's putting one out every other month, it seems like. And so this one creates B-roll. And what B-roll is a fancy term, which means like the cool little DJ dancing in the background or the person walking down the beach. Let's do that. Let's do a person walking down the beach because I think of Australia. A person walking down the beach dodging a kangaroo. We're going to make this as ridiculous as possible. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to work here. Close. So I'm going to do a video prompt, create video from prompt. Okay. And as I was going to say earlier, for those of you who have the diamond folder, you'll be getting that super long prompt that helped me create the lyrics correctly in Claude as well as in ChatGPT. You have to there's probably 500 words there, which will, help you with one word of AI output. So I would actually, since there was 4 sentences there, I would probably need to keep going about another 2 minutes of dictation, which would give me about 2,000 words of instruction. And it would have been like, this is amazing. This is exactly what I want. And you can cheat sheet. What I shared the other day was you can grab a transcript from YouTube, or you can actually put a video. If it doesn't give you the transcript, you can grab the link and put it into Manus, and Manus will transcribe it for you. Okay. And that is super good. Russell Brunson says he uses Manus all the time to simply transcribe videos. When you take the transcript, it creates all that extra context to put into Manus, so that you can transcribe it, and then you take that transcript and put it into ChatGPT and Claude, and it will give you way better lyrics, like even better lyrics. Okay, so get back to the image here, the example here. So a woman with blonde. Oh, look, the dictate feature. Let's see if it works. This doesn't always work. A woman with blonde hair. Is it working? I don't think it's working. So you can use Whisper Flow if you want to dictate for you. That's another way to do it. But I'm just going to use ChatGPT because it almost always works really good for me. Too many tabs. There it is. I'm just going to hit the dictate button. A woman with blonde hair is walking down the beach and looks down at the sand on her feet, and the ocean is rolling in really amazingly and peacefully. And there is a kangaroo jumping in the background, and there's palm trees swaying back and forth. For the sake of time, I'm just going to stop it at that. I would keep going if it personally were me. So, woo, here we go. Royalties entering the room. Okay, here we go. Okay. Welcome. Woo! Okay. I won't get too excited yet. I'm wrapping up right now. So we on time. We're on time. So everybody, welcome. Somebody awesome just joined. So we'll get to that in a moment. Okay. So we're coming back over to our program real quick. Let me just summarize this. Where am I at here? Okay, this is called Video Express AI. I'm going to take the dictated prompt from ChatGPT. I'm going to paste it in here, looking good. And I'm going to hit consistent character. This is really good. And I agree. And then I'm going to hit advanced mode so I can hit a manual length of the video creation. This is how you create B-roll. And let's do 10 seconds. Okay. And let's go ahead and create the image. And if you wanted to, and if I had time, I would put a reference photo right here for the person that you're trying to make a video that resembles them. But since I'm out of time here, I'll just hit create image. Oh, it's asking for the consistent character. Okay, so let's get rid of that. So it'll just make up a new character. It's fine. And then this is going to create an image up on top here real quick. and it's thinking. It's in the horizontal landscape format, which is exactly what I want. And as soon as this is done, it's going to create something that's pretty. And then we're going to drop this in as a part of the final step. So look at that. There's the kangaroo. There's the Palm Beach. There's the ocean. This is so amazing. Okay. And then we're going to hit create video. I always like to generate like 2 or 3 variations just so I can see one, because again, if you notice something, I did this on purpose. Does anyone remember the magic words that I said before that fixes hallucinations? Type them in the chat if you remember the hallucinations. What did I say fixes hallucinations to prevent hallucinations? Who was listening? It was 3 words. Yep. The first word began with a V. Yep. English. Yes, Sandra, you're the winner. Awesome. Guys, let's make sure Sandra gets something special bonus. I got something in mind for her. Vector image lock is what you want to remember. Burn that into your brain. If something hallucinates in ChatGPT for image creation, for words, like the letter E starts to bring a little line up off of it, like it looks like weird calligraphy, it's predicting. It's not supposed to. It won't do that if you say vector image lock the image on the screen. So if I said that, this you're going to see something hallucinating here. I'm positive of it. So anyway, it's creating the videos here. So I'm going to hit close, and then I'm going to go to the media library here to my AI videos. 353. Okay. Here's the countdown. So we got 3 videos going. And from earlier, now remember, I did not say vector image locked for any of these. So here's our DJ that I was playing earlier.
Explode!
So much fun. This was literally not anything. I prompted it. I literally just said, create a DJ with some pyrotechnics going off, and that's what it created. Like, wow, right? Super realistic. Okay. And down here, I think it's this one. Oh, look, these are done now. Let's go ahead and play it.
So what I make sure that did how we days ago to the lane at the first time and helps with fun illing with 4 Michael clones. I'm also doing side vanish and always some says to be matched with tiger. So what I make sure that did.
Wow, it actually puts a voice in there. That's crazy. And look at this hallucination going on in the background. That is not what a kangaroo does. It doesn't do that, right? That's kind of weird. It looks like a deer right now. So that's hallucination. If I would have said vector image lock the kangaroo, it would not have done that. Okay, so that's cool. So just for the sake of example and time, because we got some royalty in the room here, I'm going to wrap up my segment here. I've downloaded it here. And this is how you finish creating the last thing for an introduction video. I'm going to go ahead and grab the media tab here. I'm going to hit import. And I'm going to go to my downloads right there. Open. Okay, cool. There it is. So let me go ahead and pop that down over here. Right there, I think is where I need it, right? Yep, perfect. Okay, so you've seen everything from scratch. Suno.com made the music. You got ChatGPT and Claude writing the lyrics, and then you've got Video Express AI is making some B-roll. You got CapCut doing a lot of things. You got Clip Grab that's grabbing everything for you. Let's see what the end product is. Let's just say I finished it. So let's just see how it works and just put it all together.
Yeah. Yeah. From Australia, an engineer who thinks brilliantly. Privacy.
Ah, there we go. See what's missing there. We're missing some things here. So let's hit back. Somehow it disappeared. Let's hit back again. There we go. Now they're back. Okay, perfect. That's all you got to do. Just hit back. Back is amazing. I think when I added this, it got messed up. So let's put this right there. See if it works. Okay, let's squeeze this down here. Whoops. Let's move this over here for the sake of example. Oh, I'm running against time. Okay, that worked. Okay, cool. Didn't notice that. Okay, let's go back and listen to it one more time, and then we will transition to our final segment of the day.
So what I make sure that did how days ago.
Now, hear it talking in the background. I'm going to leave it like that. If I want to stop that. I'm just going to like make that down like that. Okay. Take the sound down. Okay. And why is that doing that? Okay. I see what's happening. So I'm going to delete that and I'll pull this over here. Man, are we doing a lot of live stuff here? Okay, perfect. Now this should work. Everything's a work in progress. One last time. Here we go. And then.
Yeah. From Australia, an engineer who thinks brilliantly. Privacy comes first. She's protecting your identity. She helps shy dreamers earn and loves her family. She builds your brand with AI. Welcome, Candy.
We get my point. Some of the things fell off there, and I have to go back and fix it for the images that popped up with the curtain and the effects. They all got deleted. Very easy fix. For the sake of time, I cannot get into that right now. So did anyone's mind get blown there? Was that amazing or what, right? Was that cool? Did that feel like an hour and 20 minutes? Like, to me, that felt like 5 seconds. And you helped me save an hour of my time, like editing this you have to come tomorrow to see the final version. This is literally the intro video that I'm going to play for Candy tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. Going to be absolutely great. So thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it so much.
Stack money with AI. Trust economy.